Scattered across the savannas of Senegal and the Gambia stand thousands of stones, silent, weathered, and unmoving. They do not tell us their names. They do not carry inscriptions. They do not explain themselves, yet they have endured for over 1,000 years. These are the Stone Circles of Senegambia, one of the largest megalithic complexes on Earth, and one of Africa's least understood ancient monuments. More than 1,000 stone circles, made up of over 29,000 carved stones, stretch across a region once known as Senegambia. Each circle is composed of laterite pillars, some weighing several tons, cut, shaped, transported, and arranged with remarkable consistency. These were not random stones. They were planned constructions. The circles are found in clusters, suggesting long-term occupation, social organization, and a shared cultural meaning. Archaeological evidence dates the stone circles from roughly 300 BC to 1600 CE. This means they were built over many generations, a tradition spanning nearly 2 millennia. And long before European contact with the region, their longevity suggests a stable society with the knowledge and labor capacity to maintain these ritual traditions for centuries. The stones were carved from laterite, hard, iron-rich rock. No written records explain how they were quarried or transported, but the precision of their shape suggests specialized skills and coordinated labor. Moving and erecting these stones would have required immense planning, a large and organized workforce, strong leadership, and above all, shared belief systems. This completely challenges outdated assumptions about the technological limits in ancient West Africa. So, what were they used for? Excavations beneath some circles have revealed burials, pottery, iron objects, and beads. Most scholars now believe the stone circles served as burial markers, ancestral memorials, and spaces for rituals and ceremonies. They were likely sacred sites, places where the living could connect with the dead. These were not monuments to kings or conquerors. They were monuments to community and lineage. But who built them? The builders remain a mystery. No inscriptions survive. No clear oral tradition directly claims them as their own. Some scholars link them to early West African iron-using societies, who might be the ancestors of later groups in the region. Their anonymity is unusual, and it's telling. History often remembers the great conquerors. These builders chose to remember their dead. Why were these incredible structures forgotten? Colonial narratives often dismissed African monuments as primitive or insignificant. For decades, many of the stone circles were ignored, damaged, or even dismantled. It's only in recent decades that they have finally received global recognition, including UNESCO World Heritage status. Yet even today, they remain largely absent from world history textbooks. The stone circles prove something incredibly important. Ancient African societies organized labor on a massive scale. They preserved ritual traditions for centuries, and they built monumental architecture without the need for sprawling empires or grand palaces. Complexity doesn't always look the same, and civilization does not require stone cities to be real. The stones of Senegambia remain silent, but they speak through their endurance. They remind us that Africa's past is not empty, it's only been overlooked, and that some of the most powerful histories are written not in words, but in stone. If this history was new to you, that's part of the problem. Subscribe for more documentaries uncovering Africa's forgotten civilizations, one story at a time. Thanks for watching.